She's with someone else now. You saw it. You felt it. And yet, here you are, not chasing, not reacting, not even reaching out. Why? Because you understand this. When you act from strength, not emotion, people feel your absence more than your presence. And when you do this one thing right, they will beg to return, even if they swore they moved on. This is not a game. This is Stoicism in action. Let me show you exactly how it works. 1. Stoic foundation. If they leave, let them. In a world obsessed with emotional chaos, Stoicism teaches you to detach with grace. You don't own anyone, not their love, not their loyalty, not their time. If someone chooses to walk out of your life for someone else, let them. Don't argue. Don't fight. Don't try to prove your worth. Why? Because the second you start explaining yourself, you've already lost your power. A Stoic man knows this. He who angers you conquers you. Elizabeth Kenny. And he who chases the one who left destroys himself. Letting go is not weakness. It's strength disguised as silence. They'll expect you to fall apart. Let your composure be your revenge. 2. The power of your silence. There's a saying, when you do not react, they feel uncomfortable. Why? Because your silence disrupts their ego. They moved on expecting you to beg, plead, overthink, and spiral. But when you go silent, no social media drama, no emotional texts, no curiosity about the new person, you disturb their comfort. Suddenly, you're the one in control. They wonder, why isn't he hurt? Why isn't he reacting? Did I mean nothing? That's the paradox. They left thinking you needed them. Now, they feel like they need your validation to feel right about leaving. And you've denied them that. 3. Become unrecognizable. While they're flaunting their new beginning, you start yours. But not online, not for show, privately, relentlessly. You hit the gym, not to impress them, but to build your temple. You read, learn, heal. You earn, grow, elevate. You master your emotions, your finances, your mindset. Suddenly, you're not the man they left. You're the man they only dream about now. Because the old version of you was emotionally available. This new version, he's emotionally sovereign. We suffer more in imagination than in reality. Seneca. Let them imagine your growth. That's more powerful than any post could be. 4. Let time do the damage. Time is your ally, because in time, the novelty of the new person will fade, and so will the illusion they built around their choice. When the emotional high crashes, they'll remember you. They'll remember how safe they felt with you, how understood, how stable, and how you never begged, even when they betrayed you. They'll compare the new person to you, and the new one will lose, because nothing haunts the human mind more than the calm they can no longer access. 5. Reclaim your masculine frame. A man chasing validation is reactive. A man who builds himself quietly becomes magnetic. So here's what you do while they pretend to be happy. Wake up earlier, speak less, train harder, walk like you own your space, smile like you know something they don't, and remember, you're not doing this to impress them. You're doing this because you finally remembered who the F you are. This isn't revenge. This is resurrection. 6. When they come back, because they will. At first, it might just be a, "Hey, how are you?" Then, a random memory. Then, curiosity. Then, remorse. because they'll see that you're not bitter, you're not angry, you're simply unavailable. That's when the tables turn. Now you have to decide, is this person coming back because they miss you or because they lost control? Do they deserve a seat at your table or just a glance at the window? The Stoic man doesn't let emotion make that choice. He lets logic decide. And many times, that decision is, no, I'm at peace. I don't need you anymore. 7. Indifference. There's something more powerful than love, more intimidating than anger, more haunting than revenge. Indifference. When you no longer care if they come back. When their attention no longer excites you. When you see them for what they are, not what you once projected. That's when you win. He who is brave is free. Seneca. They left. That was their choice. You built. That was yours. They will come back. And by then, you won't even be the same man. You didn't chase. You didn't beg. You simply became unreachable. And that is why they will beg. If you're walking through heartbreak or betrayal, don't crumble. Rise. Subscribe for more Stoic wisdom, power, and discipline. Because every time you choose silence over chaos, you become unshakable.